What's up, bro? Welcome to the first ever episode of Unfiltered Trading. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys how I personally trade, so you can learn my own trading strategy and profit on your own. And before we start this video, I need your help right now. Put your phones away. I need you to be fully focused on what I'm about to share with you, because what I'm about to share with you might change your life. Guys, if you look at my charts, what is the first thing that you see? You will see that my charts are clean as hell, bro. I don't have like messy ass charts with a lot of indicators or a lot of key levels marked up everywhere. It is clean as hell so that I can focus on price action alone. Which brings me to my first point, guys. Price action first. I've been doing a lot of strategy videos like about indicators like MACD and other exponential moving average. But my core strategy, my own personal strategy, I still focus on price action alone, because price action is king. With price action, that is how the big boys trade. The banks trade the banks trade price action, bro. So as you can see, the only indicators that I have right now are the exponential moving average, and it's the 8 and 14 EMA. And I've done like a full video on this, which you can check it out on my YouTube channel. But basically, when the blue line is above the red line, it's in an uptrend, and the red line is above the blue line, is in a downtrend. So right now we are looking at gold on a daily time frame, and we can see like gold is kind of like approaching this key level that we have drawn earlier. So what I want to do right now is to really wait and be patient for price to go all the way down to this key level here, and then I'll decide whether I want to buy or I want to sell. The last thing I want to do is to trade in the middle of nowhere. What I mean by that is that right here, right now, I do not want to be taking a trade right now, because price can do a few things, right? Price can literally go up just like this. From here, literally create like higher low and go up like this, and then starts creating higher low, higher high, higher low, and just reverse uptrend. Or second thing price can do is that price can go all the way down here and then bounce back up. So there are a few things that price can do, which is why I do not trade when price is in the middle of nowhere, because you need that additional confirmation. So I would rather price get down to this key level and then see what price is gonna do at this key level, see what candlesticks price is showing me right now at a key level before I determine whether I want to buy or sell. And right now, just because price has broke out of this trend line that I've drawn, it does not mean that price is gonna reverse and go back up, alright? It has to break the last lower high. And the last lower high is right here. You can see this level I've marked up here. This is the last lower high. So if it's able to break this level, then it means that price can potentially come back, retest this, and then reverse and head back up like this, alright? But price did not do that. What price did was, price went up to this lower high, retest this same lower high, and then come back. And it's probably gonna come back down to this area here, which is why I'm just going to be patient enough to see what price is going to do over the next few days or the next few weeks. And this is really how I analyze the charts on my coaching program with my students. I will literally just explain, make it as simple as like what I just mentioned, which is why like this unfiltered trading episode kind of give you guys a sense of how I teach my students during the entire mentorship program. So honestly, my bias for gold is kind of bearish for the short term, so I will expect price to drop even more than where it currently is. But then my long-term bias is still bullish, so that's why I'm looking for price to come back down to this key level or the next key level, and then I'll be buying gold. Alright, I'll be holding it all the way up to its all-time high, because gold is still quite bullish to me in my opinion. And right now the markets are crazy. Right now we can see stocks like free falling and stuff, and that is what we're gonna look at last. Alright, that's the last. So if you want, you can skip to that part right now, but right now we are still gonna look at forex. Okay, the next currency pair we're gonna analyze is GBPJPY. Nah, we go with AUD/USD. Alright, AUD/USD, boys. Another one of my favorite pair, but it moved as slow as my grandma, yo. So AUD/USD has just broke through a very strong support level. You can see this little white line that I've drawn here. This was a very strong support level that AUD USD failed to break past like twice. One time here, second time here. You see, failed to break up twice and it went back up. So it has finally broke through this little support level. But does that mean that price is gonna go back down? No, guys, it does not mean that. We could see price do once again a few things. Price can literally just like this can literally be an entire fake out, and price is just gonna end up going up, which is what I think price will do because this support is really strong. So another thing price can do is that it can break out and then come back up to retest, create a new lower high, and then continue going back all the way down to the next key level, right? So once again, there's a few things that price can do right now, so you really want to be patient and see what happens over the next few days, which will determine whether I want to buy or sell. But right now, I'm pretty bullish on AUD USD because you can see how price has just been like going down and stuff, and then at right around this area you can see the red candlesticks are getting lesser and lesser. This means that the sellers are kind of losing momentum. There's more buyers than sellers coming into the market, which means that price might be reversing. So I'm very excited for AUD USD to give me a nice confirmation for me to go in for a buy. And then my next take profit level will be this key level right here. So right now at this stage, I want to ask you, are you fully focused on what I'm sharing with you right now? Or are you like looking at the YouTube recommendations or looking through the YouTube comments on this video or scrolling through your social media already? The attention span of this generation is fried, bro. Nobody have the attention to watch through an entire like 10 minutes video anymore because of TikToks and stuff. So I will really advise you guys to watch my video from the start all the way to the end if you are really serious about becoming a successful trader. If you can do that, right, you don't even need to buy any like trading courses already. All the information I'm providing here is for free and it can literally help you become a successful trader if you really like put your 100% effort into this. Get it? So put your phone away and let's continue. Alright, next let's look at £1 pair, and we're gonna look at GBPJPY because it moved fast as hell, and I don't really trade GU anymore, but I will still look at it sometimes. So that cause it's like correlated with GBPJPY, which is what I'm trading. And let's take a look at GBPJPY. Okay, GBPJPY is one of the most volatile currency pairs on earth, on heaven, on hell, everywhere. GBPJPY volatile as hell. So if you're a beginner, stay out of this pair. Alright. I remember when I was a beginner, I lost a lot of money trading this piece of. So yeah, if you're a beginner, stay out of it. But basically, GBPJPY is essentially a very volatile currency pair. So it can move up very fast and it can also move down very fast, guys. You can see right here. GBPJPY literally moved like, what's this? 1,700 pips in, what's that? Is that a month? Okay, like less than 2 months. Less than 2 months, price move almost 2,000 pips. That is crazy. And you can see you can potentially catch like 350 pips in 1 day. 350 pips in 1 day, guys. This is crazy. Which is why I say GBPJPY move up and down so fast. You can see, just look at this shit. Up. Guess what? The next month it does down. Next month up. Next month down. So GBPJPY is a super volatile currency pair which nobody have any idea on where it's going. Is it going up or is it going down? Nobody knows. But that is not our job, guys. Our job is not to predict the market. Our job is to react to the market. We do not need to know what's going to happen next in order to make money, right? Since I have not marked up this chart, let's take a look at it and mark it up together, alright? So firstly, you can see there is this little resistance area right here. One hit, go back down. Second hit, go back down. Third hit, go back down. So you can draw like a little resistance area right there. Next, there's another resistance area right around this area here, right here. Okay, now there's two resistance area. So once you have dropped the resistance area, you can see how like GBPJPY has recently broke through this little major resistance level and just like broke through it, and you can see it did not really retest it. So I would say like that's why you guys need to be careful. Sometimes price don't have to retest the level, it can just like go up all the way up and then just maybe make like minor retracements and then still continue going up. So yeah, the retest strategy does not always work, guys. Okay, so GBPJPY, let's take a look at what it's gonna do. So you can see how price went back down all the way down to this little resistance level, and it could be finally like retesting this level. So let's look at the weekly time frame. Yep, you can see right here, it could be potentially like coming back down to retest this resistance level before going up and continuing higher. Or once again, it can be another fake out and just like go back down and back to this little consolidation right here. But as for now, I would say like this look rather quite bullish, because you can see how price literally come all the way down here to retest and then make this big green bullish engulfing candlestick. Alright, so this shows us that okay, maybe like this might not actually be a fake out and price might not just go back down and go back to this stupid ass consolidation here. Price could eventually just go up. So that is one thing that price can do, which is why we always want to play by ear. But right now I'll say, yep, it looks pretty bullish to me. What I'll do is that I will have entered like for a buy like somewhere around here when price came back down to retest this level, and then my take profit will be all the way up here to this all this high right here, or it can even be at this resistance level right here, and then stop loss just put it right here or something. Yeah, but let's go down to the smaller time frame so that it can look better. So you see, once at a 15-minute time frame, right, you always want to make sure that you pay attention to the candlesticks, guys. So my analysis was like, okay, price is coming back down to this little resistance level, so I should be expecting there's a lot of buyers at this level, because a lot of people are still believing that GBPJPY is like going up and stuff. So they will be looking when price comes back down to retest this major level here. So that was like my own analysis. So when price came back down around here, I remember I entered for a buy somewhere around here or something, but then I ended up closing that trade because it was still going down even further. Yeah, so I thought that it was like actually like a fake out or something. So that was one mistake that I made. I did not play by ear, guys, and you always want to make sure you react to the market. Just because price is like going down and breaking through levels does not mean that this momentum is going to continue. It can literally just reverse right here. You can see why it reversed, because you can see like the candlesticks are kind of losing momentum, price is losing momentum, and there are less sellers inside this market. And you can start to see right here, this is when like the green candlesticks start to get more and more, right? So you could have entered on this like bullish engulfing candlestick right here, or you can even enter when the moving average cross over, which is like right here or something. Yeah, so you always want to make sure you look for 3 confluences before you enter for the trade. I'm reviewing my strategy right now, so listen up. Always make sure you look for 3 confluences before you enter for the trade, guys. So in this example, one confluence could be this bullish engulfing candlestick. You can see this is like a lot of buying pressure. And then the second confluence would be the moving average crossover. You can see right here at this point of time, the blue line has crossed over the red line. So before that, it was just a red line above the blue line, but now the blue line is above the red line. So that's our second confluence. And our third confluence could be this key level right here that we have drawn. Price is essentially coming back down to retest this key level. So there we go, our 3 confluence enter for this trade right here. My stop loss will be right here because this is the last higher low. This is the last higher low, guys. And then my take profit will all the way up at the next key level right here. Right here, this is if I want to swing trade, but if I want to have like an intraday trade, right, I'll put it at the last high. The last high, you look towards your left and see where price last stop at before it reversed, which is right around here. There's this little mini resistance area right here. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit. So there's a little mini resistance area quite strong right here. So I'll put my take profit right there. And if I'm not wrong, the trade did play out. Yup, you can see the price literally went up all the way here, and then it starts like coming back down again. And this is why you guys really gotta understand the market as a whole, guys. The market is essentially like a lot of buyers and sellers all over the world, alright? At any point of time, there will be some sellers and some buyers. So when price reaches this little resistance level, there will be people selling. No matter how bullish GBPJPY is, there will still be people selling, and especially those scalpers, like scalpers or intraday traders, and they might be selling at this area, or the buyers might be taking profit. They see this little resistance level, so they might be taking profit. So this was a very nice 1:2 trade, and we have managed to close this trade. Really beautiful. Next, let's look at US 30, or rather the stock market as a whole. Alright, so we have seen crypto market like going down, crashing and stuff, and the stock market also going down and stuff. So what is my opinion on it? Let's look at short term, right? Short term price is going down, but once you zoom out, just zoom out, guys, you can see how much the stock market has been going up for like 2 years. So obviously there's going to be some kind of correction, right? Because the market cannot go up forever. So what do you do in this type of situation when the stock market has crashed? The market is irrational right now, so you got to be the rational one and make the rational decision. Make a decision based on your strategy. Make a decision based on your future instead of your emotions right now. Do not panic sell, guys. Do not panic sell. Has the fundamentals of the company changed? No, right? Then do not sell that company. Only sell that stock if the fundamentals of the company change, or the CEO is like effed up or something. But right now, it's just the market being irrational. So I remember seeing like the fear index, and it's like at an all-time high right now, which means everyone is scared right now. Which brings me to my next point. The quote that I always say when a stock market crash: be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. You need to be greedy when others are fearful. Right now, when the market has been just like going up and stuff, this is when everyone is greedy, everyone is buying, so you should not be buying, you should stay out of the market. But right now, everyone is selling, guys. Everyone is selling. And you want to think like the minority. What are the rich people doing? The rich people are stacking up their positions. They are buying more stocks, alright? Because that is the only way you can get rich during this stock market crash. It is to add up on your portfolio, add up on your investment portfolio, buy more stocks, buy more good companies that you actually believe in. Because right now, stocks are on a major discount, man. And if you can look, like most of the stocks are like down like 50%. Or even Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is down bad right now. Bitcoin is like almost at 30k, if I'm not wrong. Is that 30k right now? Yo, Bitcoin is literally at 30,000 right now. Like at this exact point of time, Bitcoin is literally at 30,000 right now, and it's like at this major support area right here. Yeah, right here, major support area right here. And you can see at this point of time, everyone is selling, guys. Nobody wants to buy Bitcoin anymore. And last year, everybody was like, we should buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the only way to get rich. And this is how irrational the market is, guys. When everyone thinks that like this thing is gonna make you rich, that is a bubble and it's gonna crash anytime soon. Just like NFTs. NFT has also like dropped a shit ton lately or something. But yeah, you guys need to be rational, guys. If everybody don't want this, you should want it. Alright, so I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. I still think that Bitcoin is like quite a good investment and stuff. So this 30,000 area will be a good level to enter if you want to like hold Bitcoin for investment, right? For investment, you should definitely like enter somewhere right around this area, this 30k level. It's a very strong support level, and chances are I think price is gonna bounce back up soon, or maybe at the next half of this year. So this stock market crash has really presented us a lot of opportunity. So I have just bought like $10,000 worth of Tesla stock. I'll say like a few days ago. Yeah, I bought $10,000, 10k worth of Tesla stock, which is really not much, but right now cash is still king. So I would advise you to hold a bit of cash right now, because the market can go even lower, and then that is when there'll be more opportunities. So you do not want to make sure you like, so you do not want to like fire all your bullets right now and just like leave some bullets for later in case the market go even lower. But I'll say right now it'll be the perfect time to start adding up your positions and start like adding more stocks into your investment portfolio. So if you're still watching this video, congratulations, you're one step closer to becoming a successful trader compared to all the lame ass guys who just like exited out of this video. So if you guys want to see more videos just like this one, like this video and comment down below if you guys like this unfiltered trading, which I basically share how I personally trade and like what's my bias on the upcoming weeks, right? So remember, you're just one trade away, boys. Mwah.